I'm afraid that it's going to keep raining, so I decided not to go. I was so afraid that he would get mad that I didn't say anything. He was afraid she might get mad, so he decided not to tell her. I was so afraid he might find out that I told everyone not to say anything. She was afraid she would gain weight, so she stopped eating desserts. They were afraid I might quit working there, so they offered me more money. He was afraid she would begin to cry, so he didn't tell her anything to do. I was afraid she wouldn't get better, so I decided to bring her right to the doctor. I was so afraid he may hurt her that I told him to get out of the house. We were so afraid it might cost too much that we told them we weren't going. They were afraid he would criticize it, so they're not thinking of showing it to him. She is afraid that he could spoil the surprise, so she told him not to say anything. I was so afraid she might lose the money, I have been keeping it at my home. He was afraid she might complain, so he kept on keeping his secret. I was so afraid he might tell me to be there that I just didn't answer his phone call. I was afraid that he may not be able to afford it, so it wasn't worth showing it to him. He was afraid I might not wake up on time, so he had his friend wake me up. I was so afraid he might see it, so I got her to take it to her house. She was so afraid he would change it that she kept telling him she liked using it. We were afraid he was going to leave, so we told him he needed to stay. I was afraid she would keep on crying, so I just gave her the candy she wanted. They were so afraid he may eat it all that they started to hide some of the food.